Hey, what's going on YouTube? I just wanted to make a continuation on our last video. I wanted to go over and show you how to wire a three-way switch. You know, let's say you got a hallway. You have a switch at one end and a switch at another. You need to turn on that same light fixture from two different positions. This is how you're going to do it. It's not much different from the first video. The only real difference is we're adding travelers, something to communicate from this switch to this switch. As always, take these wires away. Let's think about our previous video where we had a single pole switch that went up to the light. You have one feed in and one feed out up to the light. Same thing, the only difference is we're going to put some communication wires in there just so that the switches will talk to each other. So let's get into it. As always, we've got our two grounds that we need to put a tail on. So here we go, and get that twist in there. Get that nice twist. Now I'm doing them with hand. I've always done them with hand, but I still get the same good twist as if I had used my pliers. They always tell me, you know, you're gonna get arthritis if you keep doing that, but for ease, I like doing it. Hopefully I don't get arthritis, but I guess that's the risk I'm willing to take. So same as in the single pole switch, we need to pass that neutral up to that light fixture. So we're going to take them, we're going to cut them, and we're going to twist them and tie them through. I'll use my lineman so people don't freak out on me. I don't like it, but it is what it is. For the video, we're going to do it. Still get a nice pretty twist out of it, but one more tool I got to carry around. So we got that taken care of. We're going to put that in the back of the box. Now in this box we have our feed and we have our three-way. Easy way to look at it is on this switch we've got two brass screws, one black screw. The black screw is always going to be either the feed or the wire going to the light. Best way to realize this is when you look in that box, your travelers, which are going to be these two brass screws. These travelers will always go on the brass. So whatever two are together, those are your brass screws. Whatever the single solo wire is, that's going to go on this black screw. So let's get this guy hooked up. So as always, we're going to cut them and we're going to put our hooks on. There's one hook, there's two hooks, there's our ground hook, and there is our feed. Alright, so let's get this guy put on a switch. Like I said, the solo wire, whether it's your feed or the one going to light, the one wire that's coming all by itself, that goes on the black screw. So we're going to tighten that down, and we're going to take the two pairs, and it can go on either screw. It doesn't matter. The red can go here, the black can go, it doesn't matter which color goes where. Just one on one screw and one on the other screw. And then obviously the ground, the all important ground, safety first. There we go. There's that switch. Alright, so now we can screw this thing into the wall because it is done. Alright, so that is our fed switch. Now we're going to come over to this box and we're going to do the same exact thing. So, there's our ground. Get our tail out. Put them together. Get my alignments out. Twist them. Make everything nice and tight. Chop it so you get smooth end. Put a wire nut on it. Alright. Push that in the back of the box. There's our two neutrals. So we just passed it, when we tied them together, we passed it through this box into this box. Now we're going to tie these together and we're going to pass them through this box right up to the light fixture. Put those tips together. Get them twisted nice and tight. Snip it. Put our wire nut on it. And once again, there's our solar wire, which this one happens to be the load. This is the leg, as most people like to call it. There's our two pairs. Those are our travelers. Strip them. Hook them. Pairs. Single. Let's put them on the switch. There's our single on the black switch. So this is the one that goes up to the light. And then there's our travelers. So there's one. Like I said, the traveler color doesn't matter as long as the travelers are on the brass screws. There's two. And the all-important ground. Okay, there we go. That is the second switch. We're going to screw this in. And the fun comes. Okay, let's plug it in. Alright guys, once again, the outlet is hot. We have one switch, two switch, and a light fixture. Here we go. One, off, on, off, on, off. So no matter which switch you hit, each switch will turn the light on and each switch will turn the light off. I hope that helped you learn something. Obviously you need to watch the video before to help you figure out with how to get our feed from our receptacle into our switch. We got a feed and we got a leg that goes up to the light. As always, like, comment, subscribe, follow on everything, and leave me a comment. Hope it helped. See you on the next one.